In this video, you will learn to solve 2-by-1 multiplication problems using the pictorial model. You will draw your base 10 blocks instead of using actual manipulatives. So, let's think about how we can use place value to help us solve this 2-digit by 1-digit multiplication problem. Well, whenever we break down the number 41, we have the ones place and the tens place. How many tens do we have? We have 40. How many ones do we have? We have 1. So let's just keep that for a nice little note on the side. Now, when we read this, when it's a 2-digit, you can think of it as 3 times as much as 41. Okay, 3 times as much as 41. So let's go ahead and see how we can use our place value again to help us solve it. So we'll look at the top number and say, how many tens do we need, base 10 blocks do we need to draw in order to have 3 groups of them? Well, we have 40. So let's go ahead and draw that out. I think it's better for me to draw it than try to explain it. So here's a base 10 block, here's a base 10 block, here's a base 10 block, and here's one. So if I count that up, it's going to be 10, 20, 30, 40. But it's times 3. So I need 3 groups of 10, 20, 30, 40. So let me go ahead and draw that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so I got that all taken care of. Now I need to worry about my ones. I have how many groups of ones? 3, just like I had 3 groups of 40. Now I have 3 groups of 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw that. And I'm going to draw just a circle, 2, 3. Well, one of them is a circle and 2 of them are squares. That's okay. All right, so now in order, let's go ahead and count it up and see if we got everything we need. We need 41 3 times. Let's see if we have that. 10, 20, 30, 41. 10, 20, 30, 41. 10, 20, 30, 41. So I have it. I have 41 3 times. So now I need to go ahead and count them up, count them all up so I can figure out how many I have. I need to solve the problem. Okay? So let's count them up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. I like counting by tens. Counting by tens is easy. So now I'm going to go ahead and write my answer, 120. Not my final answer, but my answer to how many of 10 rods I have. So I'm going to make sure I line it up. See? This is the ones place, tens place, and hundreds place. And then I am going to count up my ones. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add that down here in the ones place. Now let's add it all up and see what we get. 0 plus 3 is 3. 2 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 0 is 1. So our final answer is 123. So what do? We first looked at our bigger number. We see how many place values does it have. It has the ones place and the tens place, and we break it down. 40 plus 1. Remember expanded form? And then we look down here to see how many groups of each place value we need. we needed 3 groups of 1, so I drew those right here. And then we needed 3 groups of 40, not 4, not 4, 3 groups of 40. And I drew those here. 1, 2, 3. And then I counted them up. First I counted up my 10s. Then I counted up my 1s. Then I put my 10s over here when my answer to how many 10s I had, and then I added my 1s to it to get 123. Okay, good job. Now you get to get your dry erase board and your dry erase marker and try some problems on your own. You can always come back to this video to check and see if you're doing it correctly.